Going on, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. A lot has happened since yesterday's video. We're basically in the midst of a market crash again, and it's all because of Player of the Month Messi. A lot of people are holding their coins, waiting to see if they're going to be able to afford to do it, and it has taken a huge toll on metas and some icons. The only safe bet right now is those fodders we talked about yesterday, which is actually kind of works out for us. If we did buy yesterday. The fodders have pretty much remained in price from yesterday into today. I expect to see them rise a little bit as people start to invest in more. We're going to keep you guys updated on exactly when our sell time is going to be, because I'm not really too sure yet. It really depends what EA throws at us and which way the market goes this week. So we'll kind of just sell on the run this time. So before we get into this video, I'd appreciate if you guys dropped a like on this video and hit that subscribe button so you get updated every time I upload a new video talking about the FIFA market. So we're going to take a look into FUTBIN here, and let me just tell you, the market is absolutely in shambles. So if we go over to the top of the page, we're going to see a lot of prices that are down a lot. Neymar is down quite a bit. Everyone's down a lot. A lot of metas are really low. Some icons are actually a lot lower than they've ever been, which is surprising. That Sergio Ramos we were talking about, 272. And it's just because of these lightning rounds that have been coming out. The supply for all of these cards is just so massive now that the prices are just down because so many people are trying to undercut, and it's just bringing the price down. Conte, here's one that's down low. So if you want to take a look at Messi here, Messi dropped down a crap ton. He was 1.23 mil on Thursday. He's down to 1.15. That is huge. And it's because his Player of the Month is coming out. And I think he's going to drop more, especially when it does release. If the SBC is cheap, I see Messi going down even more. But if it's expensive, I think Messi's price will maybe rebound a little bit. As we keep going down, again, many prices are down. The only prices that have really stayed up is like this Eder Militao. His price has gone up. The road to the final cards look like they actually did jump up a little bit, which is surprising. But I guess it's just due to the fact that the upgrades are coming soon. Haaland, he has dropped massively. Mane dropped from 280 to 232. Here's Ronaldo. I want to take a look at Ronaldo's price as well. Again, he's about 1.1 mil, and he was about 1.25 on Xbox, which is massive. A massive drop. On PlayStation is 1.2 as well, basically. That's a pretty massive drop, and I think it's going to continue out through today at least. I'm not really sure when it's going to rise. It depends what EA is releasing. It's quite the sight. So again, let's take a look here at Vieira and Icon, 1.5 mil, and I mean he has dropped a little bit. I mean he was 1.57, which, I mean, it's not a massive spike down. And there are some icons who have spiked down a lot. We'll take a look at that in a second. But I want to quickly go over to our fodders, which again haven't jumped in price, like our Busquets, our PKs, those kind of guys we were talking about investing. He was 46k on Friday, dropped down to 43, which is around when we bought him, and he's up to 44. So again, our fodders are kind of untouched, which is nice. And I think they're going to remain untouched. I think most icons won't go down too much, but again, there's a few examples of where they drop down a lot. So I'm going to take a quick look at the Index 100, it's called, and this is where you could see basically like the market value of the coins. As you see, it's quite low, and if you look here on the bottom where the mouse is, you can see a big drop from yesterday into today. So if we go over to Index Gold, we can see basically just the gold card market, and it says it's risen up a little bit. If we go down here, which I like to do, you can see your top ups and your top downs. Again, a lot of fodder guys and low rated guys have actually gone up a lot. As you see here, we have a few that's gone down. Sandro's gone down. Pogba, Bale. And you're not going to see like your massive guys like Neymar on this list because they may only drop 3%. But when your price is 800k and you lose 3%, that's actually a really big chunk. But however, Footbin does it based off of the percentage that it drops, so it can be a little unhelpful sometimes. So we go over here, we can go and see like our index up to 86, which is kind of nice. You'd see these fodders, and again, it looks like they've actually gone up, if anything, a little bit. It says down, but it has jumped up a little bit from yesterday. And as you see, you know, your Di Marias have gone up. Rakitic has gone up a little bit, so we bought him yesterday. You're probably looking at a little profit already. Last but not least, I want to take a look at the index icons and take a quick look. And as you see, they have dropped a tiny bit. If we scroll down here, you can really see some of the icons have dropped. Again, some have risen up. And then some have kind of dropped down, and the ones that are going to be more consistent are these top guys who've dropped down. These guys in the millions, they sometimes they fluctuate in price, but again, we'll talk about that another time. And yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. Other than that, I mean, again, your fodders have kind of stayed the same price. Ter Stegen's a guy who kind of dropped down, but I don't really see him as a fodder. I think if you are looking for a flip, Ter Stegen would actually be a good idea because I sold a few for 65k and he's 48k. Will his price rise? I don't know. Will these metas rise back up? Again, I really don't know yet. We have to see what EA is going to throw at us this week. Personally, to me, it looks like they're trying to lower the market a lot so more people can afford better players. The game is kind of poopy. People are getting tired of playing it. Personally, I'm playing in this weekend league. I've played 9 games so far, and I really don't even care if I don't finish high up. I might even just stop at silver 1 just to get the points back. The game is not fun, and I think EA are starting to realize like people kind of hate the game, so they're dropping prices so everyone can afford the good players, and hopefully they can keep them there. That is why we probably saw such an increase in supply on these guys, to keep people playing because they're like, oh, I just got a new card and whatnot. So again, you know, we saw Rakitic's fodder went up a little bit, and really, I don't know, metas I think are gonna keep going down. I think EA are gonna keep killing it with the lightning rounds. We might even see more today. We'll have to find out. But yeah, that'll wrap up today's video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. In tomorrow's video, we're going to talk about Footmas finally. I know I said I was going to do it today, but I did not expect a market crash this big for Player of the Month Messi. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.